Hello everyone. This video is a wonderful resource for those interested in Stoic philosophy. We presented 50 Stoic principles in our video compilation titled 50 Stoic Principles to Change Your Life. Its practical instructions were briefly explained. We hope you remember those 50 principles. Today, we describe those 50 Stoic principles and give practical advice on how to put them into practice. And this video series goes beyond your standard Stoicism lecture. It is a practical guide to living a wise and harmonious life, and each principle can be practically applied to your daily walk. Okay, come with me to the first episode, and let's start the principle tour. Principle 1. Learn to recognize what you can control. Hey everyone. Feeling overwhelmed? Time to reclaim your control. Today, I want to discuss an idea that changed my life, figuring out what we can control. Have you ever felt like life's just throwing curveballs left and right? Traffic jams, work meltdowns, unexpected bills, it's like the universe is working against you. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon for dealing with it all? No magic spells, just understanding what you can actually control. Join me on this video adventure as we delve into the wisdom of the ancient Stoics. They figured out two types of things in life: your stuff, thoughts, actions, choices, and not your stuff, everything else. By focusing on your stuff, you unlock amazing benefits. You can have less stress. As the second one, more inner peace. The next one is boosted confidence. The fourth one is better relationships. And lastly, you can get super resilience. Ready to reclaim your power and live a life less ruled by chaos? Buckle up, and let's explore the Stoic magic of recognizing what you control. You know how sometimes you feel overwhelmed by everything going on? Traffic jams, work stress, the weather, it all feels like it's against you. Well, the ancient Stoics had a clever way of dealing with all that. They divided things into two buckets. Bucket 1, your stuff. This is anything you can directly influence, your thoughts, actions, choices, and reactions to things. You decide how you spend your time, see situations, and respond to them. Pretty cool, right? Bucket 2, not your stuff. This is everything else: the weather, other people's actions, random events, anything outside your control. No matter how much you yell at the sky, it won't rain candy, although that would be awesome. Now, the key is this: focusing your energy on your bucket. Why? Because that's where you can make a difference. You can't control the traffic jams, but you can control how calm you stay in them. You can't control what someone says, but you can control how you choose to respond. Approaching practically for that. Remember the two buckets. Bucket 1. Your stuff, anything you can directly control. Thoughts, what you choose to think about and how you interpret them. Actions, what you do and how you react to situations. Choices, you make decisions based on your thoughts and values. Reactions, how you respond to what happens around you. Bucket 2. Not your stuff, everything else you can't control: other people, their actions, thoughts, and feelings. External events, traffic jams, weather, unexpected bills. The past, you can't change it, only learn from it. The future, you can't predict it. Only prepare for it. Now, focus on your bucket. It's less stressful because you're not wasting energy on things you can't change. It gives you more inner peace because you know you have control over your reactions. It empowers you because you realize you're in charge of your life. It helps you build better relationships because you understand others' actions are theirs to own. It makes you more resilient because you know you can adapt to challenges. How to figure out what's in your bucket. The first one is journal. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and actions to see what you control. The next one is pause before reacting. Ask yourself, is this in my bucket or not? The last one is learn from Stoics. Read their quotes and books for different perspectives. In the description are a few books. Also, there will be shorts about Stoic philosophy on my channel. Remember, this isn't about ignoring the world but about focusing your energy where it matters. It's about living with less stress, more peace, and greater resilience. So, grab your bucket and start filling it with things you control. Bonus tip: start small. Choose one thing in your stuff bucket to focus on, like your reaction to negative thoughts. With practice, you'll build the skills to expand your control and create a more fulfilling life. This is the first principle. Principle 2, virtue as a guide to action through Stoic lens. Let's see now how this text aligns with Stoic principles and how to put them into practice. Stoic interpretation. Embracing virtue. Stoicism strongly emphasizes living virtuously as the key to a flourishing life. Virtue, for Stoics, involves wisdom, courage, justice, temperance, and other positive character traits. These traits allow you to navigate life's challenges with reason, resilience, and integrity. Personal virtues, not external validation. The text aligns with the Stoic idea of not seeking external validation or relying on the opinions of others for happiness. Instead, true satisfaction comes from aligning your actions with your own virtuous principles and values. Seneca's reflection. Seneca's quote echoes the Stoic belief in finding contentment within yourself, regardless of external circumstances. This doesn't mean mediocrity but finding balance and purpose through virtue, regardless of achieving exceptional brilliance or avoiding complete lack of skill. Putting it into practice. Number 1. Identify your virtues. Reflect on what personal values and principles are most important to you. What qualities do you admire in others that you want to cultivate? Number 2. Practice daily. Integrate these virtues into your daily actions. For example, if honesty is important, ensure your words and deeds align with truthfulness. Number 3. Embrace challenges. View setbacks and difficulties as opportunities to practice your virtues. Use challenges to build resilience and develop your character further. Number 4. Focus on your control. Stoics remind us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions. Don't dwell on external factors beyond your influence. Number 6. Live authentically. Align your outward actions with your inner values. Don't compromise your principles for fleeting external rewards or approval. The last one. Remember your purpose. Reflect on your larger purpose in life, aligned with your virtues. This can provide direction and meaning even in challenging times. Additional tips. Meditate. Regular mindfulness practice helps you stay present, observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and act according to your chosen virtues. Stoic texts. Read and contemplate the writings of Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus for further guidance and inspiration. Community. Find mentors or communities that share your values and can support you on your journey of living virtuously. Remember, cultivating virtue is a lifelong journey. Be patient, consistent, and celebrate your progress along the way. Principle 3. The power of self-discipline, a Stoic perspective. The Stoics, just like Epictetus, believed self-discipline is the key to inner freedom and a flourishing life. They saw it as the ability to control our impulses, emotions, and desires rather than being held by them. Here's how you can incorporate this principle into your life. Understanding freedom. Stoics didn't define freedom as the absence of external constraints but the ability to choose how you react to them. Imagine being stuck in traffic. You can't control the traffic, but you can choose how you react, get frustrated or accept it and listen to music. That's your true freedom. Uncontrolled desires and impulses limit your choices. Imagine craving sweets constantly. You might choose activities based solely on their sugar content, limiting your options and true desires. Self-discipline helps you rise above these fleeting urges. Developing self-discipline. Start small. Pick one area you want to improve, like waking up early or resisting distractions. Set achievable goals and gradually increase difficulty. Practice mindfulness. Observe your thoughts and urges without judgment. This helps you understand when cravings arise and choose your response consciously. Develop routines. Create consistent schedules for daily tasks, including healthy habits like exercise and meditation. Routines reduce decision fatigue and make self-discipline easier. Embrace delayed gratification. Don't give in to immediate desires that harm your long-term goals. Instead, find healthy substitutes and focus on the future benefits. Remember why. Remind yourself why you chose self-discipline. Visualize your long-term goals and how each disciplined action brings you closer to them. Simple practices. 5-minute rule. Before indulging in a tempting activity, example, checking social media, wait 5 minutes. This delay often breaks the initial urge and allows for mindful choice. Start saying no. Politely decline unnecessary commitments or distractions that don't align with your goals. Reward yourself. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. This reinforces positive behavior and motivates you to continue. Remember, self-discipline is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks, but don't get discouraged. Each small victory strengthens your resolve. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate incremental improvements, and be kind to yourself when you slip up. Find a support system. Share your goals with friends or family who can encourage and hold you accountable. By adopting these Stoic principles and simple practices, you can harness the power of self-discipline and unlock the door to greater freedom, happiness, and a more fulfilling life. Principle 4. The Dance of Transience, a Stoic reflection. Like Marcus Aurelius, the Stoics believed pondering life's fleeting nature holds profound wisdom. Here's how you can grasp this principle and dance with life's impermanence. Understanding transience. Imagine life as a flowing river, constantly changing. Everything, our thoughts, bodies, relationships, the world, continually fluxes. Grasping onto any fixed idea of them leads to suffering. Our time here is limited. While daunting, acknowledging this can be liberating. It reminds us to prioritize what truly matters and avoid wasting precious moments on trivial pursuits. Embracing the present. There is perspective, not truth. There's no single, fixed meaning to life. It's about how we interpret and experience it. Stoics suggest focusing on present moments where true happiness and meaning lie. Practice mindfulness. Be fully present in each moment. Savor a delicious meal, feel the sun's warmth and truly listen to loved ones. Don't dwell on the past or worry about the future. Miss the present dance. Cultivate gratitude. Appreciate the simple things, a warm bed, laughter with friends, a beautiful sunset. Gratitude shifts focus from what we lack to the riches we already possess. Living with purpose. Define your values, what truly matters to you. Living with integrity, helping others, pursuing knowledge, expressing creativity. Define your guiding principles and align your actions with them. Focus on what you control. You can't handle external events, but you can manage your reactions and choices. Focus your energy on influencing what you can and letting go of the rest. Contribute to something larger. Find your place in the grand scheme of things, whether it's through family, community, or a cause you believe in. Knowing your actions ripple outwards adds meaning and purpose. Simple practices. Start each day with reflection, think about what matters most and how you want to spend your precious time. End each day with gratitude, reflect on 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Take present moment breaks. Throughout the day, pause and observe your surroundings, sensations, and thoughts without judgment. Live simply, declutter your possessions and activities, focusing on what brings you joy and purpose. Remember. Firstly, transience isn't about fear but about cherishing each fleeting moment. It's like savoring a delicious meal, knowing it won't last forever. Secondly, Stoicism isn't about ignoring emotions but about responding to them wisely. Accept the flow of life, both joy and sorrow, and dance with it gracefully. Lastly, you're not alone in this dance. Seek support from loved ones, mentors, or communities that share your values and can remind you of what truly matters. By embracing the Stoic view of transience, you can transform the fleeting nature of life into a source of wisdom, gratitude, and a life lived with purpose and joy. Remember, the dance is only beautiful because it doesn't last forever. Principle 5, Seeing through others' eyes, a Stoic guide to empathy. The Stoics, like Epictetus, believed empathy is the key to building strong relationships and living a meaningful life. It's about seeing the world from someone else's perspective and understanding their thoughts and feelings. Here are some ways to cultivate empathy in your daily life. Understanding empathy. Empathy isn't just feeling sorry for someone. It's about going deeper, genuinely understanding their experiences, emotions, and motivations. We can't control how others think or feel about us. But we can control how we respond to them. Empathy helps us choose compassionate reactions, even when faced with negativity. Developing empathy muscles. Active listening, put away distractions, focus on the speaker, and ask clarifying questions to understand their message truly. Perspective taking, imagine yourself in their shoes. What might be causing their emotions or actions? What challenges might they be facing? Mindful observation, pay attention to nonverbal cues like body language and tone of voice. They often reveal more than words alone. Validate their feelings, acknowledge their emotions, even if you disagree. Saying, "It sounds like you're feeling frustrated," shows you hear and care. Putting empathy into action. Offer support, ask what you can do to help, even if it's just listening without judgment. Sometimes, just having someone there makes a difference. Practice kindness and compassion, treat others respectfully, even when they disagree with you. Remember, everyone is fighting their own battles. Challenge your biases, we all have them. Be open to different viewpoints and try to understand where they come from. Simple practices. Start small, pick one person to practice active listening each day. Please pay attention to what they're saying and feeling. Read diverse stories, immerse yourself in books, movies, or news articles exploring different perspectives and experiences. Volunteer your time, helping others is a great way to develop empathy and compassion. Practice gratitude, reflect on the positive aspects of your life and the people who support you. This fosters a more generous and understanding outlook. Remember, empathy is a skill that takes practice. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories. It's not about agreeing with everyone. It's about understanding them, even if you disagree. Empathy benefits you too. It reduces stress, strengthens relationships, and fosters a more fulfilling life. By incorporating these Stoic principles and simple practices, you can cultivate deeper connections, build stronger relationships, and experience the joy of truly seeing the world through others' eyes. Remember, empathy isn't just about understanding others, it's about becoming a better version of yourself in the process. Thank you for watching our video. If you found today's insights valuable, don't forget to show your support by hitting the like button. For more empowering content and to stay connected with our journey, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell.